For cities, Skylines fans who prefer the occasional challenge, and in a world apart, offers the perfect opportunity to immerse themselves in a new game. This game combines city building and survival to create a highly unique experience. After a successful early access campaign with lots of game updates along the way, Ends in the World Apart has gained a loyal fanbase that loves bold post-apocalyptic styles. Fans of cities, Skylines for flexible and robust transport systems may find the gameplay of the Railroad Empire particularly interesting. Players who spent the 1800s in America and with tons of trains and technological advances to explore will undoubtedly find this game a fun and educational experience. Both trainers and strategy game fans will undoubtedly enjoy the need to micromanage and plan railways. In its gameplay, cities, Skylines has a much more competitive side than transport systems, and that might be what some players really want. Ostrov, a more historical game, is a city builder game set in Ukraine in the 1700s, and has a lofty purpose of promoting truly organic creations. It does this with features like eliminating the usual grid-style placement of other games in the genre. While still in early access mode on Steam, Ostrov has built a loyal fan base that is more than happy to spend hundreds of hours on the game. Players praise the game for its calming nature and gentle difficulty curve. Struggle is not Ostrov's goal, it's creativity. While building tranquil and beautiful parks is only a small part of cities, Skylines, Planet Coaster takes that idea and works with it. Players can create almost any type of theme park, from small amusement parks to huge mega parks, that can compete with the likes of Disney. This game will really appeal to gamers who like to have powerful tools to explore their creativity. While management and simulation are still the name of the game, Planet Coaster has a lot to enjoy. While still in early access, the Dyson Sphere program already shows a lot of promise that it has gained huge followers. In this game, instead of building a city, the player must build the Dyson Sphere, a huge mega structure that will generate enough energy to feed humanity. This manages to get everything for cities. Skylines actors exactly the way it is. Maximizing layout efficiency and keeping everything going with very little intervention is a challenging but extremely rewarding experience in both games. Open describes itself as an open-source remake and expansion of the 1995 Chris Sawyer video game Transport Tycoon Deluxe on its Steam page. Transport Tycoon Deluxe is one of the pioneers of the grid-based construction-based game that is still very common in simulation, city building, and management games today. Offering procedurally generated cities, a host of different modes of transport and modding support, this game has the potential to absorb fans for hours. All for the price of nothing. Surviving Mars is just another city builder, just like cities, Skylines, and fans will no doubt be aware of it, as it is also published by Paradox Interactive. But this time the cities are on Mars and under the domes. Colonizing another planet is a completely different experience, as players have to tackle the consumption of energy and resources, a huge tax-free, and the construction of futuristic space domes. While the game has many challenges, there are ways to make the player easier, which helps the game strike a great balance between the relaxing construction aspects and the challenging management aspects. Banished is a game about starting from scratch, recruiting a group of exiled villagers, and helping them build a brand new settlement. As such, it takes a more strategic approach to city building than most other games in the genre. Food must be gathered, survived in winter, resources must be exploited. The game offers a particularly challenging game that some players may find frustrating, while others will love it. This is a game of intuition and a bit of trial and error, as there are no tax-frees to guide players through development. Figuring out exactly how to use what they have is the challenge that gets players back to Banished. The 6th century and humor-filled tropical punch that is Tropico is a gem for players who appreciate a little bit of a reluctance in city builder games. Players must create a dictator and turn the magnificent islands into their own personal paradise to be their avatar. Attracting new residents, building efficient infrastructure, and having to constantly walk the fine line between all corners of the political compass are what players expect from Tropico. It's a game full of decisions that can influence a story, and this makes it a pretty unique introduction to the genre. SimCity 2000, the successor to SimCity Classic, had huge bots to fill, and it certainly managed to fill them. This is one of the most important entries of the city builder genre, and is a must-play game for fans of cities. Skylines, not just for the historical significance of the title, It is an extremely good game even today, with its bright pleasant graphics and satisfying gameplay to have a grasp. The clutter of pervasive humor is also delightful, but don't get carried away from the satisfying basic experience of being a city planner. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the page.